So you did it. You got the talk, you signed the new offer letter, you just landed a raise. And look, that is a huge accomplishment. You should absolutely celebrate. But what you do in the next few weeks is one of the most critical moments for your entire financial future. Let's break down exactly why that is.
I know. That sounds completely backward, right? How can more money possibly be dangerous? But this idea is so important because it points to a hidden trap that, honestly, most people fall right into without even seeing it coming.
So yeah, why? Why is getting exactly what you worked for so dangerous? What is the catch here?
Well, the danger isn't in the money itself, it's in our own psychology. We have this tendency to treat a raise like it's found money. Like we want a small lottery prize that's just meant to be spent. And that mindset, right there, is what can totally sabotage your long-term wealth before you even get started.
But you are not going to let that happen, because we're about to walk through the 5 biggest, most common mistakes people make right after getting a raise, and, more importantly, how you can sidestep every single one of them.
Okay, let's kick things off with the big one. This is the mistake pretty much everyone makes, often without even realizing it's happening. It has a name: lifestyle creep. It is so subtle. That extra few $100 a month shows up in your paycheck, and suddenly a slightly nicer car seems totally reasonable. Or maybe a bigger apartment. Or, a few more monthly subscriptions. Before you know it, your spending has quietly expanded to perfectly match your new income.
And here's the brutal truth. If your spending goes up right alongside your income, you have gained zero financial freedom. You've just locked yourself into a higher cost of living. You're in the exact same spot as before, just with fancier stuff.
So how do you actually fight this? It's simple. Use the 50-50 rule. Take the net increase from your raise. That's the actual extra cash hitting your bank account, and immediately, automatically, send at least half of it towards your future. Savings, investments, you name it. The other half? Go for it. Enjoy it. It's the best of both worlds. All right, let's get into mistake number 2, which is all about your future self. It's about completely forgetting to supercharge your retirement savings when you have the perfect chance.
This is a massive, and I mean massive, missed opportunity. See, when you get a raise, your 401k contribution is set as a percentage, and that percentage doesn't just magically go up. If you were putting in 8% before, you're still putting in 8% now. It's on you to manually change it.
Seriously, this might be the easiest financial win you will ever get. The moment that raise is confirmed, before you even get the first new paycheck, log into your retirement account and just bump up that contribution by at least 1%. Your paycheck is already getting bigger, so you literally will not feel the difference. It is a painless way to pour gasoline on your compounding growth. Okay, on to mistake number 3. You've got this awesome new cash flow, but maybe you're also carrying some of that really expensive debt, like credit cards. This is where your raise stops being just income and becomes a weapon. You've got to think of things like high-interest credit card balances as toxic debt. It is actively working against you every single day. Your raise is the ammunition you need to go on offense and just wipe it out for good, instead of letting that interest just eat away at your new income. And here's why this is so powerful. If you have a credit card charging you, say, 22% interest, paying off that card is the same as earning a guaranteed, risk-free 22% return on your money. Think about that. Nowhere else can promise you that kind of return.
Let's just put it in black and white. You can take your extra cash and put it in the market, which has variable, unguaranteed returns. Or you can put it toward that debt and get a guaranteed 22% back on every single dollar. When you see it like that, the choice becomes crystal clear, doesn't it?
Okay, moving on to mistake number 4. This is the one that can lead to a really nasty surprise in April. I'm talking about the tax bill shock that comes from not checking in on your new tax situation.
A decent raise can absolutely push you into a higher marginal tax bracket. And if your paycheck withholdings aren't adjusted for that, you could be underpaying your taxes with every single paycheck, and then get hit with a huge, unexpected bill when you file. Nobody wants that. So what do? It's actually really simple. Just be proactive. Shoot a quick email to your HR or payroll department. Jump online and use a free withholding calculator. These tools will tell you in minutes if you need to adjust your W-4. It's a 10-minute job that can save you a massive headache later on. And that brings us to our 5th and final mistake. This one is less about spreadsheets and more about your mindset. It's the mistake of not using your raise as a catalyst to get really specific about your goals.
You have to ask yourself some powerful questions. With this new money, could I get aggressive and pay off my mortgage 5, maybe even 7 years faster? What would that feel like?
Is this the year I finally max out my Roth IRA? What would that 1 year of maximum contribution do for my retirement decades from now?
Or maybe, does this mean I can save for that down payment on a house a year sooner than I thought? Here's the point. If you don't give this new money a specific, exciting job to do, it will just disappear into your day-to-day spending. It will just vanish.
And that really gets to the heart of all this, doesn't it? Getting a raise is fantastic. It's a win. But the true win isn't just a bigger number on your paycheck. It's about converting that higher income into real, lasting wealth and security.
So I'll leave you with this final question. You've just been handed a powerful new tool to build your future. Don't just let it sit there. Think about it right now. What specific, meaningful job are you going to assign to your new money?